We're back. December 30th, 2:17 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 5.
I can't believe it, Acro.
Pretty shocking, isn't it?
It definitely is. And to think he was always the most straightforward of the group. Jeebus, unbelievable.
Acro tried to pin the murder on you.
He did? He's just a little twerp, isn't he?
No, he's older than you.
Hey, pal. You gonna ignore me after I went through all this trouble to bring you some evidence?
It's the gum.
Forget it. I'm going home. This guy deserves to be guilty anyways.
No, detective. I'm sorry. Now, why don't you relax a little?
We got some very tasty.
How about a card trick, detective? Oh, if you insist.
Not that evidence you mentioned. What is it? Oh,
Here
it's
you go.
the scarf. This was in Acro's room yesterday.
Result of our investigation. You can take a look at it later.
Won't Von Karma be mad for doing this?
That's why this is all a secret.
Huh?
Well, details are on the need-to-know basis, and we're not really allies or anything. But everything that's happened in court up to now has gone according to our plan. Is Gumshoe part of the Illuminati?
Von Karma looked like she was in a pretty big hurry, though.
You'll figure it out eventually, pal. Yesterday, our final plans were put into motion.
Final plans?
Uh-huh. We're gonna exterminate all the Conchu.
You know what?
Okay.
Good.
Judgment comes the very last instant. That's it. That's it for me too, pal. I'm going home. I need a nap.
What the hell was that?
Everything he said seemed pretty cryptic to me, which is very much...
Oh, one more thing.
Don't fucking scare me like that, asshole.
I'll shoot you next time, then.
Shoot you.
It looks like there's a large care package from the circus for the defendant. Yeah? For me? It's milk. The reception area looks like some kind of dairy. So hurry and drink it before it spoils. My entire dairy's worth of milk? For me?
December
Kinda
30th,
sweet about that.
2:27 p.m. District Court, courtroom number 2.
Bum. The score is now in session. Shall we continue our proceedings? Ms. Von Karma, please continue from where we last left off. I'd like to continue Acro's testimony starting to his relationship with the victim. I'd also like to get proof from the defense. Proof of what kind of motive Acro would have to commit the crime. Understood. Now, Mr. Tingling.
Yes. Honor.
Please proceed with your testimony.
Finally. I think I really want to go home. I'm getting a double tonight.
Just do me a favor and don't ask questions you don't want the answer to.
It's no fun. Oh, he's talking fast now. When we were little, we were abandoned by our parents. That's when the ringmaster of the Very Big Circus, Russell Berry, took us in. I became an acrobat around 9 years old. I wanted to find a way to repay the ringmaster. That was my sole purpose in life.
You're such a thoughtful young man. As you heard, the witness deeply respected the victim. I wonder how anyone could think Acro would kill a man as he held in such esteem. You're absolutely right. How could anyone think that, Mr. Wright? Which is why there's no real need for cross-examination, is there?
Why would Acro kill the ringmaster?
I don't think there's a need to question him.
I
We
don't
don't
think
need
we
to-
have anything to question him anyways.
Well, we don't need to prove that he wanted to kill the ringmaster.
There's no need to cross-examine the witness.
What's that? Usually you like making extended cases out of nothing.
Why was the ringmaster murdered? There's no need to dive deep with that. There's no need to delve into that bit of testimony when I know the answer already.
Mr. Wright, I'd like to ask you a question.
Go ahead, Your Honor.
What was Acro's motive for killing the ringmaster? How about it? Care to explain that to me? Well,
Well,
I
going
can't
by our
provide one.
logic, we can't provide one.
yeah, he didn't have any reason. He didn't have any want or motive to kill the ringmaster. It was by accident.
Mm-hmm.
Heck?
Yep, it was obvious from the start. Your Honor? The reason Echo killed the ringmaster is something that can't be proven.
What?
That's because Echo had no reason to kill the ringmaster at all. Would you let me finish, woman?
Your foolish attempts to fool us like foolish fools are so foolhardily foolish. Did you forget that you made the accusation against the witness, did you not? I believe it was. This is the real killer of the Russell Berry, King Master of the Ring.
If you want to jump to the end of things, then yes, that sounds about right.
The end of things.
Acro, you didn't plan to kill the ringmaster at all, did you? The ringmaster wasn't your target that night.
What did you just say?
I'm saying that the target of this witness's murder plot was not the ringmaster. He did not plan to kill Russell Berry.
He just planned to kill the man's daughter. What? What? Order, order. Bailiff, I don't care who it is. Smack anyone who's loud in the face. Twice if you must.
Jesus.
Bailiff, whack their pee-pee.
Um,
Mr. Wright, what in the world are you trying to do in my court? Mr. Phoenix Wright, what in the world are you trying to do in his court? Are you attempting to imply that Acro was trying to kill someone else? Yeah, Regina.
Yeah,
yeah.
Trying to murder a child of the man he respected, Regina Berry. This young girl is the ringmaster's daughter, correct?
Acro. You were really aiming for her that night, weren't you?
You don't need to answer that. It's a mean-spirited leading question.
What a defense.
He could easily answer this question. If I'm wrong, all he has to say is, you're wrong. That's it.
That's it, huh, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Enough! Mr. Wright, allow me to... The only thing allowed to interrupt me is death itself.
Gee.
Huh?
You heard it, give her the death penalty.
And that goes for you too, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
I'm not interrupting you.
Show me evidence now. I want to know why Acro would want to kill Miss Regina Berry. Yes, me too. I demand to see some proof. Is that evidence that proves Acro was out to kill the young girl? The note.
Nope,
That's-
the note, no, note.
Wait, hold on. I just want to take a look at the scarf real quick.
That scarf stained with blood and a small quantity of pepper.
That's important.
I say, it's either gonna be this or it was gonna be his brother.
Mhm.
Acro, do you have any recollection of seeing this?
That's
It's a piece of paper that we found inside the ringmaster's tailcoat.
Inside the victim's tailcoat.
Acro wrote this note. It's ironically entitled, "To the Murderer." Its purpose was to call someone to the plaza at 10 p.m.
They were saying that he called Russell Berry with that note?
There's just one little problem.
Problem.
Acro did indeed place this note into someone's pocket. However, that someone was not the ringmaster.
You mean it wasn't for the...
That's exactly what I mean. The person this note was intended for was none other than Regina Berry.
Man, this is gotta be really shocking for Regina Berry up in the stands.
yeah.
I mean,
Wait,
she
someone
knows it was in her
fucking
pocket
film
too.
Yeah, but she didn't
Yeah,
realize.
she-
She didn't realize that it was for her.
Order. Mr. Wright, this is a little theory of yours.
It's the truth, Your Honor. It isn't a theory. Simply put, Regina didn't think the note was meant for her. Which is why, the morning of the crime, he placed it on the cafeteria bulletin board.
That's when her father, the ringmaster, read the note.
That's correct. The ringmaster ended up in the plaza instead of Regina. And he was killed because of the mistake, instead of Regina.
That's incredible. I mean, horrifying, but incredible.
Remember the testimony that Acro gave us earlier today?
Lifting the bust and looking out the window would have been impossible. There's no way I could have exerted that kind of force on my lower body. If I were to do that, I end up falling out of the window myself.
Acro had no idea who it was that arrived at the plaza, because he couldn't look down out of his window to see who it actually was.
I've got it. Acro thought it was Regina down in the plaza.
And that's when he let the bust fly.
Yeah, come on, we've already confirmed everything. Why is this still going on? Oops.
Patience, Maya.
Regina in the audience listening to all this?
It's only going to get harsher from here, unfortunately.
Well, sucks to be her right now.
Acro wrote this note to Regina. Foolishly foolish fool with foolishly foolish fool ideas of foolish tomfoolery. You're so foolish that you even made me sound like a foolhardy fool.
Because you are.
Very well, Mr. Phoenix Wright, if you're so sure about this, then tell us about this line. Conclusive evidence of what took place.
Uh-huh. That's a line in the note, alright.
Well, then, if it was a note that was sent to Regina Berry, it must mean that this note is declaring Regina Berry is a murderer.
You just don't get it, do you?
What? What did you say?
The ringmaster knew what the note meant, which is why he went to the plaza. In place of his lovely daughter.
Hold it right there, Mr. Wright. What is this incident that the note led to?
Not even gonna.
I know all about it.
Yeah, we know.
An incident occurred 6 months ago. And now I am more than ready to show this court what happened at that time.
Moron. Wait, are you sure that relates to the present case?
It does indeed, Your Honor. Everything in this case has its starts in what happened 6 months ago.
Go get him.
Aw.
Get him.
Aw.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, then, if that's the case, hurry up and tell us about it. What is this conclusive evidence mentioned in the thing. I know certainly. I'd like to certainly know what it is.
Can't answer the question. The judge is gonna think I'm bluffing. Come on. We know what it is.
Is it?
Where's the bottle? Or shaker,
Yeah, the
whatever you want to
seasoning
call
bottle.
it. Yeah.
Huh?
Pepper actually ever make anyone sneeze? That never worked on me.
It can.
Von Karma, if you
Not
think
like
Pepper's,
this, though.
my God, Von Karma is like the whitest woman I know now. She thinks pepper is spicy.
I mean, regular black pepper, no. If you get like the pepper flakes, that can sometimes be spicy.
Well, yeah, but that's not the same thing.
I know. But maybe she's
What
stupid.
kind of spicy joke is this, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
I mean, she could just be
Using
saying
it-
it because it is a spice, so, I mean, technically.
Yeah. It isn't a joke at all. It's the decisive evidence you asked for.
What do you mean?
The victim would arrive to try and take away the wooden box. That's when they discovered the decisive evidence found inside.
Another unbelievable conclusion. Very well, Mr. Wright. So, what exactly are you saying? Are you claiming that Regina Berry killed someone with a small bottle of pepper?
Taking note into the account, that's the only logical conclusion you can draw.
Foolish fool who never tires of his own foolish ways. If you were sure, Mr. Phoenix Wright, to answer this question. Who was Regina Berry's intended victim? Bat. Who's this?
That is Acro's younger brother.
What does this prove? His younger brother isn't dead.
Technically, that's true. However, Bat has been in a coma for 6 months now. It's not a stretch to see how Acro could feel about his brother is dead.
Regina, she did that to him? You spend your entire life dreaming up new ways to be a fool. Naturally, the prosecution has looked into Acro's brother, Sean Dingling. 6 months ago, he was bitten by a lion and fell into his current comatose state. A lion? Miss Regina Berry is an animal tamer by trade. However, no tamed animal in that position has ever attacked another human. They wouldn't understand the command. Moreover, Miss Regina could never do something like that. It's just not in her. Well, at least, Miss
That
Von
we
Karma
know.
agrees. So then what happened to Acro's brother? He's a victim of attempted murder. He's not the victim of attempted murder, he's the victim of an accident. I see.
What do we do now? What do we do? Do you think what happened to Bat was actually an accident?
It was more than that.
Yeah.
The lion biting Bat was no accident at all.
What? You're such an amateur, Mr. Phoenix Wright. There's no way that Regina could ever incite her lion to attack another human being.
Why do I feel like we're jumping into a trap? I feel like we're jumping into a trap.
Read the goddamn line.
She may not have incited the lion to attack another human being. But Regina is responsible for making the lion bite Acro's brother Bat.
Probably the scarf.
Yeah, this is the only thing that makes sense.
That's just a scarf.
Acro.
I like birds.
The scarf is something that Bat used to wear, correct?
That's right.
And who was the one that gave this scarf to Bat?
Regina. Regina gave it to him.
Regina.
There's something more than just blood on the scarf, Your Honor.
And what might that be?
Pepper. Pepper. Regina gave this scarf to Bat right before the accident, and she covered it with as much pepper as she could. What's with the silent treatment?
Aye for Master Acro.
Excuse me, Mr. Wright. You've done a good job of fingering a criminal. But out of curiosity, what was her crime? Regina gave pepper-covered scarf to Bet as a present.
Yeah, I don't know why you guys went down the line of she did it on purpose.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I don't know, that was your two's idea.
Where's the crime in that?
Still seems like he doesn't get it, though.
Mr. Phoenix Wright. Wasn't it said the lion seemed to be smiling? Smiling? The lion was smiling. Right before Bat was bit on the head by the lion. For a moment, the lion's mouth changed and it looked like he was smiling. Lions smile? I've never heard of them smiling. However,
Lion sneeze.
what?
Leon didn't plan on biting Bat at all. In reality, all he actually did was he sneezed because of all the pepper spread on the scarf.
What? You fool!
Question is, why was it so laced with pepper?
Which is an also actually a question.
You've got to be kidding me. Well, it's a matter of phone karma. You call objection. I object for objection's sake. Mr. Phoenix Wright, this theory, you believe it?
Trying her best to be collected on this.
You really plan to say that this joke of an accident actually happened?
Of course I do. It's the truth. The lion sneezed due to the pepper, and that's when Bat lost consciousness. Acro nearly lost his brother due to this accident, or this joke as you put it. Which is why he tried to get his revenge against Regina.
So it's a joke of an accident to you, huh? Once again, I'm impressed by your imagination, Mr. Wright.
I'm surprised he hasn't come over the fucking, tablet. Fucking Mr. Wright.
I think that there's someone who treats this accident with the respect it deserves.
Are you telling me what I said was true?
Don't say that, Phoenix.
Agro.
You don't mean you can't witness? Are you confirming the defense's claim?
Mr. Wright, unfortunately, your imagination is not enough to find me guilty of murder.
Explain.
The pepper, the scarf, the lion. I see where you're going, but it is a bit hard to swallow. Not to mention the fact that there's an even bigger problem with your theory.
What would that problem be?
The same problem it's always been: evidence. If I dropped Max's bust on top of the ringmaster... Where's the evidence that proves this claim?
Aye for Master Acro.
You mean the conclusive evidence?
biggest problem is the murder weapon, or lack thereof, to be more precise. The bust that the defense claims was used. That would be found in Mr. Acro's room, and if it was covered in the victim's blood, that would be awfully conclusive in my eyes. Yes, it would be.
The boss.
Gotta do something. We're about to lose him.
It's the last step. If I get this one right, then the case is won.
See how things work out first, because she's already been over the fucking room.
Yeah, the room. And we've also looked around too. We looked at that junk pile and everything, and it was not there. It might be worthwhile to search Acro's room, but
Alright, you gotta search his room.
It looks like that you finally figured things out, didn't you? You know the meaning of Von Karma, total justice.
We're literally one step away from proving that he's guilty. And you're like, I've won.
I mean, to be fair, if we can't prove he's guilty, Max is guilty.
which is bullshit. I figured with you that's the least I should expect. You'd leave no stone unturned.
Our karma never leaves anything to chance. We already searched Acro's room yesterday. What'd you find? There's no reason to even say it. If we found what you think we found, the room Acro would not be here as a witness.
Words so easy.
But to put it on point on it, Max's bust was not in the room. The murder weapon is still unaccounted for.
You see, Mr. Wright, the bust wasn't in my room.
Furthermore, Detective Dick Gumshoe executed the search by complete surprise.
Rest in peace,
And
the
we
search.
took Acro directly to the prosecutor's office after that. End of story.
Something's funny about all this.
He. It looks like the coup de grace is in this case was ever so sweet.
Or as the French say, coup de grace.
And what about the scarf? The note?
What about them? Mr. Wright, no offense, but the important evidence here is about the death of the ringmaster. I think you should be able to remember that. Do something, Nick. Don't let this case slip away. Bust, where is it? Where is it?
Well, he can't get away with the boss. There's no window that leads outside of where the murder took place.
Phoenix
That's a
Wright,
stupid idea, but I don't think it's right.
you know where the bust is.
I think-
I'm sure you do.
Here's the thing, MJ. I think I know what your stupid idea is, and I think it's right.
What's the stupid idea?
Let's let it play out first.
Okay.
There's not even a single clue. How am I supposed to know where it? Yes, there are several clues.
You only know where it's not.
Well, here's the thing. He's
Seems
also
this case is coming to a close.
Well, here's the thing. We also know he has no accomplice, and he can't leave that room of his own accord. He needs help.
The defense's counter arguments look to have fallen short.
So for the bus to be somewhere, it has to be somewhere for him to be within reach.
If you'll please excuse me, Mr. Wright.
I think that brings an end to cross-examination of the witness.
Done. Done.
French needs time to prepare to present its case. Sorry, I'm just a bit nervous. Bit my tongue.
Oh? What?
Ow!
Why are you the most surprised person here? She's your aide! Moron! Do you really have a case to present, Mr. Wright?
Rare W for Maya, speaking up when we need her to.
Actually,
and not
she's
needing
done
to
this
be
before.
inhabited by someone else.
To be fair, she's done this before.
Nick, the rest
Well, to
is
be
up
fair,
to
most
you.
of the time
Goodbye,
it's
my
just spoken
friend. And Maya fades to the ether.
I mean, yeah, she's absolutely serious. We have to do this or we're cooked.
Acrobats always have their lives. in
Don't you
mind,
fucking
they?
take my lines! God damn it. Fuck, chat, are we cooked? Are we cooked, chat? That's how Akros lives his life up
You're
until now.
cooked.
Courtroom, am I cooked? Are we cooked, courtroom?
So cooked.
Now it's time for us to walk across their own
Like a
tightrope.
well done Monster Hunter steak.
Shut the hell up back there. If we don't, we're certain to lose.
Very well, defense may proceed.
He doesn't have a clue, and I don't think he'll be finding one anytime soon.
Well, there's only one place I think it could be at this point.
Agreed.
Sink or swim, only way through is forward.
Being dragged out a little bit, I gotta say.
Yeah. The murder weapon. Where is Max's bus now?
Where is it?
Somewhere in this
courtroom.
courtroom. It's obvious. The bust is inside this very courtroom.
It's obvious?
Allow me to pinpoint the location of the bus once and for all.
The judge.
Witness chair.
It's a chair.
Acro. I'm sorry to ask this, but do you mind if I take a blanket off your wheelchair?
I'll kill him, Master Acro.
I'm sorry, I didn't quite hear you, Mr. Wright.
Well, you are a big guy, and you have a pretty big wheelchair because of it.
This dude was probably like 6 foot something. Or, I guess is.
What?
He just can't stand.
Would it hurt if we take off, you know,
I just wanted to make sure you weren't hiding anything under that blanket.
To be fair, this
It
is
seems
this is
to
like the
me-
first full body shot we got of him.
Yeah.
yeah.
Because of most characters in general.
I guess
It
true.
seems to me that it'd be really easy to say, hide a bust under there.
Once again, your penchant for humor hits me where it hurts, Mr. Wright.
I think it's pretty amazing that you could laugh in your position. However, your lightheartedness doesn't change the fact that the bust is under there. We all know that you couldn't leave the lodging house by yourself in your condition. That proved inconvenient when Ms. Von Karma happened to search your room yesterday. If she had found the murder weapon in your room, it would have been all over. Which is why you had to hide it in the only place that you could hide it, under your wheelchair. Which is why, Acro, I have to ask you again. Could you please remove the blanket from the wheelchair?
I think this is one of the best twists in this game. In the series. Well done, Mr. Wright. Masterfully played.
You fool! How could you?
You've got me. I've been bagged by a real pro. Actually, 2 of them.
2 of them.
Miss Franziska von Karma and Mr. Phoenix Wright.
What?
There's just one thing I'd like to know. How did you know to launch the surprise search on my room last night?
Hmm?
There were 2 pieces of decisive evidence, the cloak and the bust. I burned the cloak in my room and threw the ashes away with the trash. You know, it always took my trash out every morning, you know? But the bust, obviously I knew I couldn't throw away. When you executed your search, all I could do was try and hide the bust. The only place I thought that I could hide it quickly was under this wheelchair. Miss Von Karma, you had things all figured out, didn't you? I was completely sucked in by your calculated strategy, and I'd be caught in the middle of court hiding the murder weapon. No way I can escape that. So you've got me. Well done, Mr. Wright. Well done, Miss Von Karma.
All makes sense now. No, it fucking doesn't. Like, I'm gonna be honest.
Why are we thanking Von Karma?
She knew the answer the whole time.
Yeah,
That's what he's
she was
implying.
onto it this whole time, and
She wanted us to lose and possibly get a murderer away.
Can't believe that Von Karma thought that far ahead. It's amazing.
You definitely couldn't tell by looking at her.
Mean.
I know I sure couldn't.
I can't believe it. I failed. Why did I order a surprise search of your own? If only I hadn't done that.
I think she forgets what her role is, exactly.
It doesn't matter now, though. It seems we've arrived at the truth.
Unfortunately, what can happen oftentimes
Acro?
in courts.
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you kill the ringmaster of the Berry Big Circus, Mr. Russell Berry?
Yes, Your Honor. I am responsible for that crime. Aggro!
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 All my brother did was want Regina to like him. That's why he teased her. Then my brother sprinkled some pepper on Regina. Starts sneezing so hard, you couldn't help yourself from laughing. Why Regina thought it'd be funny to get him back the same way.
And that's why she covered the scarf in pepper.
I know she didn't want anything bad to happen, I know this. Just wanted to make my brother sneeze a few times, too. But I couldn't forgive her, no matter what. What am I truly guilty of? I'm guilty of never, ever being able to understand her. Your brother became a star, Regina believed that so purely. That she would laugh innocently when saying it, too innocently. Just couldn't stand it, no matter how hard I tried.
That's when you decided to do something about Regina.
What do you mean by that? So you're saying that you are a victim in all of this as well?
Everyone was a victim here. No, that's not what I mean. I'm nothing but a murderer. That's who I am. First I thought I'd killed myself. Oh my god! Then I pondered giving myself up. I couldn't just up and leave. I just couldn't. That's why I tried to pin this on Max. Max, I'm so sorry. I just couldn't give up and leave.
This has been such a strange case.
This one was depressing at the end here.
It's almost a reflection of the circus itself. I'm an idiot.
She's still beating herself up.
I can't believe it. You beat me again. I believe this case is now possible beyond any point of possible discussion. Thus, I'd like to issue my verdict. Not guilty.
Woohoo! It was kind of a hollow victory, though.
This court is adjourned.
November 30th, 4:27 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 5.
Dum dum. Fabulous! But to be honest, I can't really be too happy about this.
Akuro, the Ringmaster, Regina, and Matt. Single one of them was a bad person, huh? What a shame.
Just a lot of pain.
That's a good question. I don't know the answer to.
Congratulations, Mr. Max.
Thank you.
Look at the vibe in this room. Vibe check.
Throws in flashbang.
You're just thinking about
Fast with the
aggro.
nuts.
No. If you worry too much, but if you worry about people too much, then you'll never be able to. You'll be the fuck. I can't talk. Never be happy. Be fucking happy. Oh, there we go. He finally broke. He's been like this for a while now.
It's all my fault. So, sweetie pie. Oh, Necro, they're never coming back. Now everyone's gonna split up.
Is she now more concerned about the circus than everyone she's lost? I can't tell.
I think she's
it's
concerned.
equal.
Yeah, it's equal parts. She's basically going to be
She's
alone
worried
now.
about she's worried that one, she's going to lose the people that they've lost, and also everyone that they're going to lose if the group splits. Mr. Wright, tell me something. What do you?
What do you want to know, Regina?
Acro said something right at the end.
Just couldn't up and leave yet.
Does that mean Acro is he going to try and get revenge on me?
Of course he is.
No,
I don't think so.
No,
He's not
he.
going to do that to you, Regina.
Are you sure? You're really sure? I can't believe that.
Agro doesn't have any desire for revenge anymore. If
If that's true, then I want to see some evidence.
Where's the evidence?
Bat's profile, I guess.
Oh yeah, probably. That's.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he couldn't give up on his brother. Take that!
Acro didn't want to get caught for a reason. He wanted to see his brother open his eyes again.
But Bat,
That's right, Regina. He's still alive.
he is, huh?
It's complicated, but technically he is.
But now that Acro's been caught,
Mm.
I know.
What?
I'll do it. I'll stay next to Bat for as long as it takes. Until he opens his eyes, and then he can meet Acro again.
Yeah, I don't think they'll put Acro to death because this would be considered a crime of passion.
Yeah. Very likely, like, jail time and stuff.
He'll serve a long sentence, but because it's still a planned murder, very
It's
planned.
still a planned murder, but I could see the judge going light on him.
Like, there is so much pain there.
Yeah,
Like,
like I said, it would be considered a crime of passion, probably.
Mm-hmm.
that's sweet of you, Regina.
I'm sorry, Acro. I'm sorry, Bat.
Hopefully this is enough to give her a little peace of mind.
Hey, Max.
What is it, Mo?
You know, these two haven't interacted, and they kind of talk shit about each other, but I really feel like these two have the strongest bond in this circus.
Well,
What is it, Mo
those-
boy?
so conscious anyways.
Well, yeah, fair enough. Really put you through a lot, didn't we, buddy? I'm sorry about what happened. So whenever you'd like to leave us, I'll pay you. I'll pay your fee and rip up the contract.
I understand such a fabulous thing to do for me. I might even leave tomorrow. What's going to happen to the circus now?
That's a big question. Our ringmaster was really an amazing person, wasn't he? Though he's not here anymore, everyone is sticking together. Staff, the performers, no one wants to leave the circus. That's why I've made a decision.
What is that?
I've decided that I will take over as the new ringmaster. I suck at jokes anyway, I might as well. Turn the circus into the best circus this world has ever seen.
The best circus the world has ever seen?
Don't laugh.
Amazing.
Can't wait. Finally, no clowns.
Then I guess that changes things.
Oh?
There's only one thing the best circus in the world has ever seen needs. The world's best illusions.
I'm glad Max has had a personality shift through this.
Which means the circus needs the best magician the world has ever seen.
Max.
I think it's less that he's had a personality shift and more that now that he's seeing the rest
Like-
of the group trying to actually push forward to become the best in the circus and keep going and not suffer in mediocrity and give up.
Yeah, but
it's
He's
like-
happy.
it was also kind of he was
Less
a
than
bit.
being, it's less than them stagnating and more like they want to push themselves harder and better. That's something he's been saying earlier
Yeah.
on, that
But he was also
wants
saying
them to be
he
better.
was also being a dick about it when he was saying it.
you can say that, but that was always his motivation.
Like,
he was-
even the rest of the crew agreed with him because we remember last time they.
Yeah, I know they agreed. They just didn't like how he said it. So he definitely has a
Yeah,
person,
like,
bit of.
but like, it's
He
it's
still
definitely so
he
too,
still
though.
had a personality shift. I don't know what to say. All I can say is thank you.
Oh, sorry.
Regina, you're gonna help them out too, aren't you?
I don't know. Maybe the circus would be better off without me.
Just don't touch any pepper, and we'll be fine. What do you
But
think?
I'm
What-
made of pepper.
Why? Oh, we're in trouble. Never mind. You gotta go.
It's actually salt?
All right, that works. We can work together to make the very big circus bigger than it ever was.
Mo's right, sweetie pie. It can't be the very big circus without Regina Berry.
I can't be the only one that wants to see Mo outside of his car. Like, I want to see what it looks like normal.
Max.
Nick.
Seems like everything is going to turn out alright here.
Wait to see what the best circus in the world has ever seen.
We'll save you the most fabulous seats.
It takes a while to get ready, but I'm going to order special whoopee cushion seats. Oh. No, not the worst idea. I mean, it might make some people annoyed, but some people will laugh. Ah ha ha, ah ha ha ha, ah ha ha, ah ha 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 ha. What's this?
Well, it was definitely going to be more of it.
It's just like you thought. Yesterday's search really paid off, sir. You had it all figured out yesterday, didn't you?
Just a theory. A game theory.
Blam.
Thanks for Acro. Sensitive.
You mean Mr. Wright?
Of course. Well, Detective, my plane is about to leave. Do me a favor and try not to be too harsh on Acro. Once I get back, I'll make a stop by Chief Prosecutor's office.
Dun,
Yes, sir.
dun, dun.
I'll be waiting for you. Goodbye, Mr.
Oh man, it's like one of our main fucking characters isn't actually dead.
Oh man.
Who thought they tried to?
I mean, I kind of
I
spoiled
just
it.
really want to know why he left that note in the first place. Then
That I don't remember, but I kind of spoiled that he was actually alive.
no, I'll be honest. I had a feeling he was alive, but I
was
still want to know
kinda
why that
obvious.
note.
All right, but with that, we'll see you guys next time where we start the final case. Which, yeah, this only has 4 cases in it. Well,
Yep.
see you later.
Fine enough. Later.